Anything else? Yes.
Computer science is challenging but also exciting.
So you're learning so much, but you're having fun at the same time.
They're learning problem solving, computational thinking, and they can integrate that into whatever they want to be when they grow up.
While I was going through the process, it's like me getting a little smarter and smarter.
Woo! It's a really great foundation to lead me kind of anywhere I want.
It was just a really great climate, and I knew I wanted to work in a climate like this. And then also I really liked the programming aspect of it as well.
Fresh college graduate Cassidy Rezor is filling one of a growing number of computer science-related jobs, beginning work as a programmer for Highland, a major software company in Northeast Ohio.
We're going to merge. So you want to go to the branches tab?
Cassidy's journey began in Highland's High Tech Club in high school, part of the company's outreach to expose students beginning in middle school to computer science. Highland began the program around 6 years ago.
We have a lot of technical positions to fill. We were seeing applications that didn't quite have the right skills necessary for these jobs, and we dug a little bit deeper and found that it was because there weren't a lot of students going into computer science majors, and part of that is because the lower schools were not teaching computer science, so students weren't getting exposed to computer science at a younger age, and until they're made aware that computer science is a potential major to go into, a thing to study, a field to work in, we're probably going to continue to have that gap.
We are here to highlight that computer science education is foundational and that every student here in Ohio should have access to computer science education.
Ohio held its first ever Computer Science Advocacy Day at the State House in December of 2019.
I'm seeing opportunities for students to just grow and start at an early age, which I think is critical.
Computer science is used in everything.
Computer science teaches you multiple other skills. Like I learned presentation skills through computer science, and inquiry was a major thing that I also learned through computer science.
Computer science, as defined in Ohio legislation, is a broad term that involves deeper thinking and does not always even include a computer. It is defined as logical reasoning, computing systems, networks and the internet, data and analysis, algorithms and programming, impacts of computing, and structured problem-solving skills applicable in many contexts, from science and engineering to the humanities and business. The voluntary standards mesh well with the technology standards, but there are clear differences.
You know, the technology standards focus in on tools and selecting appropriate tools, evaluating tools. What's exciting and a little bit different about the computer science standards is that those tend to be kind of that application piece, that piece where students can really be creators and innovators and really focus in on the problem solving and complex thinking.
Computer science, you can integrate it into anything. Writing, placement of letters. A lot of the things we already do, we don't even realize we're doing computer science. It's just giving ourselves credit for it.
For this lesson, using a simple tic-tac-toe board, students write down their moves, producing a set of directions or algorithm. The lesson also includes math and English language arts. Rather than focusing on winning a game or finding a quick answer, computer science helps students slow down and think about how they are reaching that solution.
On the standardized test, it's asking you, illustrate, prove, model. And in order to do any of that, you need to be able to visualize it. You need to be able to see it. And so this teaches them how to do that. It's not the answer, it's the process.
A good process for teachers wanting to elevate their lessons with computer science is to look at the standards together.
You'll recognize some terms. You know, we talk about algorithmic thinking in computer science. We talk about algorithms in mathematics. But it really, I think, is best to have conversations with colleagues to really say, what is it that we're trying to uncover here? Or who can we go to? What kind of partnerships do we have in our community, whether it's a business, whether it's higher ed, whether it's a nonprofit organization? How do we kind of reach out to start to think about, taking these ideas and blending them together? I've never met a teacher that isn't interested in finding ways to provide the best opportunities for kids. It really, in the end, is about developing students as critical thinkers and problem solvers, and giving them those strategies and skills that I think help them be successful regardless of a path they might take after high school.